I'm not a virgin no more in the sales industry. It is 8:31, as y'all can see, and this week is going to be the first week that I am on the phones actually selling. The past 2 weeks of work has just strictly really just been training on the systems and how we're going to approach our clients and just overall. So today is my first day going to be on the phones talking with clients with New American Funding as a loan officer in training, pretty much. And how I feel about it is I feel like that tension, that nervousness and that pressure, because we had to hit a certain amount of numbers to get out of being a loan officer in training and to actually be a loan officer. So the stakes are high, they're high because of the risk that I'm taking, coming out here every day to Austin, driving almost 2 hours, for this opportunity. And so, it's only going to get more stressful from here. But I got to hit my 30% conversions. And pretty much what that means is all my calls need to go to some type of loan officer, pretty much. And so I need to be able to hit that. That way I can establish myself as a loan officer, because I am a loan officer in training for the most part of it. So the 2 weeks that I've been here with New American Funding has strictly just been training over the systems and just mortgage products and just different stuff like that. But today is the actual day that I'm going to be talking with actual clients on the phones, trying to get their documents for pre-approvals. And so, yeah. And so, I feel nervous about it, but I feel like I'm going to get the hang of it. The more that I do it, the more clients I talk to, the more comfortable I'm going to become. And the more clients I talk to and the more I go through the process, the easier it's going to be. And I have everything riding on this. I have everything riding on this because this is going to be the key to the $1 million run. And I need to get into that loan officer position, not only so I can help people achieve their ultimate goal in life, and one of the biggest things, which is buying your home, but also just so I can have that income support, to fuel the $1 million run. So it's only rising from here. So this is week 1 of me on the phone selling, and so I go in at 9, and so I should be taking a call this morning, and so I will give y'all an update around lunchtime about how that first call went. Did I take the call or did I wait till the afternoon to do the rest of my calls? Because we are supposed to take around 2 to 3 a day. And so I'm going to try to take one this morning. I don't know how it's going to go down. But yeah, so the stakes are coming. And this is the morning recap. So I'm going to get some footage in a little bit later. So yeah. More in the sales industry. And so, I just want to recap. My first client was a success. I was able to transfer her file over to my senior loan officer, which was good because that counts for me on me becoming a senior loan officer as fast as possible. But mainly with the first client, it was really, I was just blessed. God just blessed me with a good first client because she had her documents. She knew what she wanted and she was serious. And so that helped. And talking with her and just really guiding her and just really caring, because I truly did like that. It was her first time buying a house, her and her husband and her kid. And I really just wanted to help, and it felt good that she was excited, and I felt excited from that. But for my second client, everything was good with him. I ran his credit. His credit qualified enough with us at New American Funding. But his issue was that since he was a barber, he was getting paid, cash, and he hadn't did his taxes. So pretty much, he didn't do his taxes or whatever. Or not that he didn't do his taxes, but he can't find his tax returns. So that was an issue. So I couldn't get his documents, which means I wasn't able to transfer that file to a senior loan officer in his area so that he could start his process on buying his home. And so that was one of the biggest things. But today I think I did all right. Consider that it was my first day. I think there were times where like I got a little too excited during the call, and I forgot to ask some questions. But that's just gonna come with the reps. Today I was just blessed with the first call, and I think that first call is really what I needed to get going and really start becoming more confident throughout my sales experience and really talking with clients and really navigating this whole thing that I'm doing. I know I'm going to have a lot of losses coming up. I don't know how this week is going to look. We can only take 2 calls a day since we're just starting off, which is fine. So yeah, so I'm going to be listening in to other people's calls that are also newbies and really just trying to take things from them that I can add to what I'm doing and really just try to get the hang of this whole thing. But I know that it's not going to come overnight. And so that's the recap pretty much how the sales calls went. Right now I'm just chilling. I'm on break. I got a hot chocolate and I'm outside. Since I did my 2 calls, I'm pretty much good for the day, but there are things that I can do, while I'm waiting. I can still listen to other people's calls. I can still read. There's always something that can be done with time. But right now I'm just taking a break outside before I go back in and I find something, that can help me in a productive way. And so, yeah, that's the recap for the midday. I mean, I could really end the video like this, but I'm just gonna try to, get some more content in for y'all guys. I'm in Austin. You can see it. You can see the views. You see the views. How everything's looking. This is where, part of my job. And so yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in.